Hello and greetings from Percentilers. This is Mayank Raj Singh and I welcome you all to the 49th video of 100 LRDI CAT challenge for CAT 2020 oil transportation. Guys, this is a transportation problem, has been asked in CAT in few years and has been also copied by a lot of other exams. So please read it carefully, especially the things that there are different numbers for different pipelines. And this is the diagram. All the capacities are in 1000 liters. Okay, before moving on to the questions, because this is a diagram and we can figure out a couple of things before moving to the questions, because each question will be different and will ask us to do a different thing. So the source pipelines that are AB, AC and AD, they can each carry 1500, 1500, 1500, and after that the connecting pipelines can carry only 750, 750 each. Okay, let us first find out the total demand that can be figured out by adding all the capacities of B, C, D, E, F, G, E450, F500 and G900. If we add them all, we get 11, 9, 20, 25, 25 and 15, 4000. So altogether we need to send only 4000 into 1000, that means 4 million liters. Okay, so let's take these 1000 liters in common and we talk about these 4000 units only. So we have to send 4000 units of oil altogether, combining these three pipes together. Now you would feel that we can send 1500 plus 1500 plus 1000 or something like that, but the thing is, if you send 1500 over here, 700 will be consumed by B and then 800 has to be transported to E. But this is wrong, this cannot happen, because this pipe has a capacity of only 750, which means that we cannot send 1500, we can send a maximum of 1450 in this pipe. This is something new that we have understood. Similarly, if you send 1500 in the pipe AC, it will consume 650 and then 850 will be sent through the pipe CE, which is not possible because the capacity is only 750, which tells you that a maximum of 1400 can be sent through this. So together these two pipes can bear only 2850. So the remaining 1150, that means this pipe has to bear a minimum of 1150. When these two can bear a maximum of 2850, this has to bear, AD has to bear a minimum of 1150. You may note down this data before moving ahead to the question. Okay, another thing is slack. So in my experience, a lot of people are confused about the word slack. If you saw it here, this is the definition of slack. Slack in a pipeline is defined as the extra flow required. So let me sort it out. So suppose you send 1200 units in the pipe AB, 700 will be consumed and 500 will be flowing in the pipe BE. Okay, but the capacity is 750. So the slack is the difference between the capacity and the actual flow. So slack is 250. So basically the flow plus slack is equal to capacity, which is equal to 750. Okay, so whatever be the flow, the remaining will be the slack. So I hope the concept about slack and the concept about the minimum and maximum flow in the source pipes AB, AC and AD is clear to you. So let us now move ahead to the questions. So what is the minimum flow in the pipeline connecting AD? AD, the minimum flow, and we figured it out just by, so if you want minimum in this pipe, you want to send maximum in these two pipes. The total demand is constant as 4000. Here, if you remember, the minimum was 750 plus 700, maximum was 1450. Here the maximum is 750 plus 650 is 1400. So 2850 is the maximum that these two pipes can carry. So minimum this has to have 1150, and this is a theta question. So the answer to this question would be 1150 into 1000 liters. Hope this is understandable. If not, this was just a replica of the pre-work that we did before moving on to this question. Guys, if this is not clear, please pause the video, go back, rewind the entire thing, give yourself time, understand, only then should you move ahead. Moving on to the second question. If the pipelines connecting AB is under repair, as a result of which the maximum capacity is reduced by 20%, you want minimum flow in this pipeline. To have minimum flow in this pipeline, you should have a minimum flow in this pipeline, because AD pipeline is the source for DF pipe. Okay, for that you have to send maximum over here and maximum over here. Now about this pipeline AB, the capacity is reduced by 20%. So now 20% of 1500 is 300. So now the new capacity is 1200. So you would want to send 1200, that is the maximum in this pipeline. So if 1200 is sent here, 1400 is sent here, as we had already discussed. Okay, so out of 1400, 650 will be consumed here, 750 will be the maximum flow in pipe CE. So in that case, the minimum flow in the pipe AD has to be 1400. Okay, out of 1400, 800 will be consumed and 600 remaining. Now this 600 can go all in the pipe DG and the minimum here can become 0, but we need to also check that what happens to these pipes. ऐसा ना हो कि यहाँ पर कैपेसिटी पूरी ना हो तो इसमें भेजना जरूरी हो जाए. So let us see if 1200 is flowing here, 700, 500 will be flowing in this pipe. Okay, 450 consumed. Okay, 650 is consumed by this pipe, 750 is flowing in CE. So 1250 reaching here, 800. ओके हाँ, तो ये हो सकता है कि 800 में से 500 इधर आ जाए, एंड सो दिस कैन अफोर्ड अ मिनिमम ऑफ 0. यस, सो व्हाट इज द आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन? इट इज 0. So what I'm saying is 1250 is reaching the node E, 450 will be consumed. It can send like 50 here and 750 in this pipe. Okay, so this node, the requirement of F can be met by this pipe EF. 750, 250 comes here and the remaining 600 comes here. So this pipe can afford a 0. If there was something that would compel us to flow something in this pipe, so that's what we were checking. So it's nothing like that. We can have a minimum of 0 flow in this pipeline DF. So DF is 0. What is the maximum value of the sum of the slacks in all the pipelines supplying oil to depot E? There are only 2 pipes supplying oil to depot E. There are 4 pipes connected to depot E, but supplying pipes are only 2. We have to find the sum of the slacks of these 2. Okay, so the sum of the capacities is 750 and 750, 1500. Some of the flows we can find out, some of the slacks we can find out by subtracting some of the flows from 1500. Okay, and we want to find maximum slack. Okay, so I'm writing here for your understanding, maximum slack implies minimum flow, because the sum of slack and flow is constant. Okay, so if this is to maximize, this is to minimize. Okay, so we want minimum flow. Okay, so for the minimum flow we want to send maximum of 1500 in this pipeline. Now 2500 remaining. Okay, so 2500 can be sent any which way. You can send 1400 here and 1100 here, or any which way, but you cannot send 1500 in AC, as discussed earlier. You cannot send 1500 in AB, as discussed earlier. Following these rules, we can send any numbers, our answer will still be constant. Okay, so 2500 is being sent by these 2 pipes that will meet the capacity of 1350. Okay, this is the requirement. So the remaining 1150 is the sum of the flows in the 2 pipes. Okay, and we can just subtract 1150 from here to get our answer. Now this solution could bounce to some people, so let me do it this way. So out of 1100, 700 is consumed and remaining 400 is flowing here. Out of 1400, 650 is consumed and 750 is flowing here. So slack is 0 here and slack is 350 here. So even if you change these numbers from 1100 to say 1300 here and 1200 here, the sum of the slacks will still be 350. So I think the answer to this question is 350. This is the maximum slack you can manage by giving the minimum flow to these pipes. So hope this is understandable. These are the things that you needed to understand beforehand. If you did not, I just explained it to you in this question. Okay, so there was a direct approach or there was a hit and trial approach. So you can just put in some numbers in these 2 pipes and can figure out. Okay, fourth and the last question. If the slack in the pipeline connecting DG is 50, so pipeline DG, the slack is 50, that means the flow is 700. Okay, if the flow in this pipe is 700 and you see that the requirement at depot D was 800, that means 1500 was sent here, the flow, and that also means that 0 is flowing in this pipe DF. All this we know. Okay, we also know that 700 is already reaching G. So these 2 pipes FG and EG together will get only 200. Okay, so what is the minimum slack in the pipeline connecting EF? We want minimum slack, we want maximum flow. We want maximum flow in this pipe. So for maximum flow, we know that we have only 2500 units to send. Let us do 1300 and 1200. Doesn't matter, because these two pipes will be responsible for this maximum flow together. So out of 1300, 700 consumed, 600 flowing here, 650 consumed here, 550 flowing here. So 1150 is reaching E. 450 will be consumed, 700. So the maximum flow that you can make here is 700. Okay, so out of 700, 500 will be consumed and 200 will reach here, and 0 can flow here. That's none of our problems. So 700 is the maximum possible flow here. So the minimum slack is 50. Answer to this question is 50. You might find the solution fast. Okay, so since this is a video, I can afford to speak fast and do it faster. And you have all the power to pause the video, rewind, and see it as many times as possible. And still, if you are unable to understand something, please feel free to write us in the comment section, and I would be more than happy to clear all your doubts individually. Alright guys, so this is all from my side for these 4 questions for this set. Please do practice sets like these. These have been asked in CAT, so it is a high probability that they can be copied by the other exams like Narsi Monji and TIS or ZAT or SNAP, etc. So that would be all from my side for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Please do join our WhatsApp group, and please do subscribe to our channel if you haven't as yet. This is Mayank Raj Singh signing off, and see you very soon in our 50th video.